Hi friends, welcome back. I hope you're all having a great day there. And today, right now I have set some time aside to prep some ingredients for the coming week so that the dinner recipes that we are concentrating on today gets a lot more simpler. It's going to take only about 10 to 15 minutes of time on a weekday, and that's a huge time saver for me from Monday to Friday. So I hope this video will help you as well to get some ideas for meal prep as well as dinner ideas for the coming week. So if you like this video, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you're new here. So with that, without any further delay, let's get started. So the only prep that I have done yesterday is to soak these chana dals. We have the white chickpeas and the black chickpeas. I've soaked 1 cup each, and now I'm going to cook them. And 2 cups of water. We're going to pressure cook for 12 minutes. I'm going to pressure cook this as well in the cooker. I'm getting started with the matar paneer gravy. For that you need 1.5 cups of tomatoes and 1 cup of onions, which I'm chopping now. We'll also chop in some ginger, a few garlic cloves, 3 of them. So let's make this puree ready for the matar paneer. For that what you need is, of course, a pot. Many of you guys' favorite pot. Everyone keeps asking me for this particular brand. Let me just tell you, this is Palm Restaurant. That is the brand. But sometimes it's, I don't know, I got it from TJ Maxx long time ago, but I was not able to find it on Amazon when I checked for it, but I don't know whether it's available now or whether it's any brand that is particularly available only in TJ Maxx. I'm not sure, but that is the brand. Anyway, what we need is, that is 1 tablespoon oil, and into that we'll add 2 of these green cardamom. Into that we'll add in the 1-inch piece of ginger chopped, the garlic cloves, turn for the onions, we'll add in the tomatoes, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and a little bit of salt. Just let it cover and cook. Meanwhile, I'm also going to blanch some spinach so that we have the spinach puree for our chapati. Getting the cashews ready now for all the different curries. 10 of these cashews, we'll add it to this gravy. Put the flame off. Now let it cool down and then we will grind it. Once the water has started boiling, I'll add in the spinach and just let it cook for only 2 minutes. Quickly transfer that into ice cold water. Okay, finally getting time to start blending the ingredients. So I have my mixie ready here. But we'll start with the dry ingredients first. So one meal on my list is a Jaipur vegetable curry. So for that, the meal prep that is required needs only dry grinding of these ingredients. There is no cooking involved, so that's a good thing. So we're just going to grind these first, and then followed by the matar paneer gravy that we are preparing. So the puree is just cooling down there, and then also the spinach that we are going to puree for the spinach rotis. So that's also ready. So we'll start the mixie procedure now, and then finally we'll get into the kebabs recipes. So stay tuned. But for the Jaipur vegetable curry, let's look at the ingredients. We have 1/2 cup of cashews along with 1 red chili, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1-inch piece of ginger, 3 garlic cloves, and the masala powders that we are going to use is 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, 1/2 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. So we're going to blend it all together. I'm going to add a little bit of water. And this is the spinach puree. Okay, so using the stand mixer helps a lot in saving time. The dough is ready. Sometimes I like to roll it out and keep it in the freezer, but today I'm going to keep it as such, the dough, and on the evening of the dinner, whenever it's required, I'll roll it out and make the balance of the curry. So it's not going to take that much of time. So the dough that I've prepared today is a little more moist than is actually required while rolling out the dough. So I'm going to keep it in these airtight containers, and that way it's not going to dry out. So I'll show you next when I roll it out, and now I'm going to keep it in the fridge, and then we'll get started with our favorites, kebabs. So we're going to get started with making the kala chana patties. So kala chana is already cooked, pressure cooked, which we kept in the instant pot. And now we're going to add in some oil. Saute about 1/4 cup of onions. And then add some minced garlic. And here we have beetroot that is shredded. Just going to saute it a little bit for the moisture to go away slightly. So the black chana here is cooked, and we're going to gently pulse it. I'm using this little small food chopper or food processor that I have. So let's start making the patties. Chana dal, and to that we shall add in the sauteed onion beetroot mixture. Adding in some salt, some red chili powder, some black pepper. We'll also add in some nutritional yeast. This gives a nice flavor. Chopped up cilantro, and then about 2 to 3 tablespoons of besan. We'll mix together and start making the patties. I'm using the grilling pan here to cook these patties. This is the cast iron grill pan, but you can also air fry them, or you can deep fry them if you prefer that. But this just doesn't need to be cooked more because they're already cooked, and it'll be ready in just a few minutes. So you can actually freeze them in advance and keep even for burgers, or you can use it as cutlets as well. So whenever I prepare them, I like to make a little bulk of it and keep. You know how I like to make these patties, quinoa patties. Many of you tried it and you told you enjoyed it with your family. So I hope you try this as well. So we're going to be making the chana patties now. It's very similar, but we are using the white chana here. 1 small onion and 3 garlic cloves, green chili, cilantro, amchur powder, red chili powder, garam masala and cumin powder. And we have some breadcrumbs over there. So add in a little bit of salt first, the chopped up onions, the green chili, the cilantro, some minced garlic cloves. Then add all the masala powders. Fry for 2 to 3 minutes on either side. So first I've kept some water for soaking. That's 1 cup of rice soaking in some water, and we'll start with the bottle gourd. So just scoop out the seeds as much as possible and then chop it roughly into these pieces. Also chop in some onions. Adding some whole garam masala. Okay, then we're going to add in some onions. And for the vegetables, we're going to be just using the chopped bottle gourd, a few curry leaves, turmeric powder, frozen green peas and corn, and the rice. We'll add about 2 cups of water and let it cook. So for today's dinner, I've just taken out the puree that we prepared earlier and the spinach dough and the paneer. So let's start making the matar paneer. Adding a tablespoon of oil, bay leaf and cinnamon. Taken about 3/4 cup of green peas, the frozen one, and half a cup of water. Then we'll add in the paneer, and that's why it's so easy to have this puree in hand, because the curry just gets done in less than 5 minutes. We'll garnish with a little bit of kasuri methi. So for kids, if you want, you can add a little bit of heavy cream. This will reduce the spice level as well as makes it extra rich and flavorful. Now it's time to prepare these warm spinach rotis, and the dinner is ready. Okay, so it's time to get started with making the biryani for today. So I'm taking the foxtail millets here. It is from this brand, Manna Ethnic Millets, that I got from the Indian store. So it's very similar to quinoa, but taste quite different, and it's extremely nutritious. So I'm gonna start preparing that. I have the chopped up carrots and beans that we prepared on the weekend, and I've taken an onion, potato, some garam masala, mint leaves, and green peas, frozen green peas. Let's start chopping these potatoes, onions, and we'll prepare. Half a tablespoon of ghee, some garam masala, chopped up onions, some ginger garlic paste. We'll start adding the vegetables. Turmeric, some masala powder, add in the salt, let it cook. Okay, so it's time to get started with preparing the vegetable curry for today. I just chopped in some onions, some potatoes, finely diced, okay, and some tomatoes. And here we have the gravy mixture that we had prepared. I have some frozen carrots, beans and corn, some coconut milk, and some tomato paste. Start with some oil, starting with onions, potatoes. I'm going to add in the frozen vegetables and the tomatoes. So this is the masala that we had prepared earlier. So now we just need to add this to the vegetables. Now it's the time to add the tomato paste or tomato sauce. So I just diluted the tomato paste with water here, and I'm adding it. We're going to add in a few raisins here, add a little bit of salt and some coconut milk. And the dinner is ready. Yay, Friday! So we are going to make the dinner, which is going to be a fun meal for the kids. We're going to make the burger. I have the pizza sauce here. It's going to take a little bit. Spread it. And then for the patties that we prepared, just going to defrost it in the microwave. And just dress it however you want to. Add in the cheese and some spinach or whatever you want, and then put in the defrosted burger patty. Want ketchup here, Anjali? Want pizza sauce here?
Yeah, I want to put it on. Just put it, lay it down and put it on.
Okay.
Then
Okay, that's good enough.
Then we're going to put it in the patio.
Patio. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it together. Wow! Oh
Stick
no!
that there.
Okay. That's a good one. As a side, we have some chopped avocados, some onions, and some corn. Okay. Add some salt, pepper. Mix it well. You can add a little bit of lemon juice if you like to. And then the fun dinner is ready.
And then add your yummy thing that you put salt, pepper, and stuff. But you can add any thing you want in. The yummy dinner is ready.
Hope you found this meal prep useful, as well as I hope you try these meal ideas out. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.